Good morning, Voyager. Let's get this Wednesday started. I'm Mrs. Schmidt here with your CARE news. Remember, CARE reminds us to be compassionate, accountable, respectful, and engaged. Today is Wednesday, August 21st, and it is our second day of school. We have another half day today, which means there's no lunch served today. We have a few reminders for all of our Voyager Vikings who come to school and use the cafeteria in the morning to have breakfast. So, if you have breakfast at school, we want to remind you that breakfast starts at 8:30. If you ride the bus, your bus driver will simply let you off the bus at that time if you are coming to the cafeteria. As soon as you get off the bus, when you come into the building, we will have staff there to make sure that you are getting to the cafeteria because students are not able to go right to their classrooms at that time. If you if you get dropped off at school, it's really important that you help remind your parents that breakfast does not start until 8:30. So if you could wait until 8:30 to get out of your parents' car, that would avoid anyone having to stand outside and wait too long. So when you get out, you are going to go right up to the front doors and hit the buzzer. And as long as it's 8:30, Mrs. G or Mrs. Vest, they will let you in and you'll go right to the cafeteria. So again, please don't get out of your car earlier because our breakfast doesn't start and we don't have any supervision or anyone really ready to even serve you breakfast until that time. Also, if you do come out of your car and come inside to the building, you do have to report directly to the cafeteria. You can't change your mind and decide you don't want breakfast anymore. You do have to go into the cafeteria, and that is where you will have to stay until 8:45, which is when our teachers are going to be ready to welcome you into the class for that day. So once you are in the cafeteria, it is also important that you are making sure you show you care. So you can do that in a couple of different ways. Making sure respectful could look like ensuring you are following the directions of the adults in the cafeteria. Also being respectful to your fellow Voyager Vikings that are also having breakfast. Being engaged means that when you're in the cafeteria, you are there to eat your breakfast. So even though you might have friends, your first job is to eat your breakfast and then quickly throw away your trash and be ready to go to class. Those are just a few ways that we can make sure breakfast is enjoyable for everyone and that everyone gets to class on time. So now it's birthday time. We are sending the happiest birthday wishes out to Wyatt from Mrs. Hoy's class, Easton from Mrs. DeJagger's class, and Jack from Mrs. Bruck's class. We wish you the happiest of birthdays ever. So now join us in singing our birthday song. Happy, happy birthday from all of us to you. We wish you happy birthday and lots of excitement too. All right, happy birthday. That's a wrap, Voyager. Remember to put care into everything you do today, and it is now time to follow your teacher for the Pledge of Allegiance.